Recording. Welcome everybody. It is March the 7th. Holy schmoly. Just had a nice little road trip, little spontaneous trip to see my parents. My daughter went with me and it doesn't feel like Tuesday, so I've been really off track all evening. So anyway, good to see you though, and let's just start with a little prayer, okay? Heavenly Father, be with us tonight. Thank you for keeping us safe during the recent storms. Thank you for a strong finish to February and for new goals in the month of March. Just be with us tonight and always let us honor you in all we do. Amen.
Amen.
So, Teresa, kick us off.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. I have to make a note here. It's March. Oh my gosh.
March Madness.
That's crazy. I'm excited though. We do spring forward this weekend. Woohoo! So excited about that.
Do we? Oh gosh, I gotta write that down. Daylight savings time.
It is. It is here. It is here. And spring is springing. So basically, we just want to go over, make sure you guys know what all is going on with the company kicked off for the month of March, and some focuses are going to be. And the first thing, the first thing I think, which is like the most exciting thing, is the March startup options promotion. Oh my goodness, this is the month to reach out, let people know about our business, that this is a great month for them to get started. And what's funny is March is my 34th anniversary, just a couple of days away, March the 9th. And when I brought up the anniversaries in our unit, that for the month of March, there were like 15 people or something like that, which is kind of cool. That this is just people are ready for something new. They're kind of coming out of their burrows and they're ready
for hibernating.
They've been hibernating and everybody's ready for something new. So please send out a text, make a phone call, do a text blast, whatever. Make sure that your customers, your friends know what it takes to start a Mary Kay business in the month of March. And Susan, you want to go through it, or do you want me to keep yakking, or you want to talk about it? I think you probably got a good handle
on the March promo.
Yeah.
On what it is. Yeah. Everybody can do the eStart, which is normally $30, is only $20 this month. And that will get you, remind me, that's your personal website and your pro pay, right?
Right.
And then, the normal startup kit, the regular full-size kit, is $130 normally, and it's $90 this month. That's crazy, right?
So they get eStart, they get samples,
they get eStart and the kit. Yep,
$90.
Whoops.
It is crazy. So please, this is good for, even consultants that want to come back on your team, come back on our unit. And so they can restart their business for just $20, and take advantage of the eStart, or $90 and get a starter kit with full-size products and samplers that are over $400, plus a pro pay, plus a website. Hello, March. So please make sure, set yourself a goal. Every day you need to tell one person, or every week you need to tell 5 people. Whether or not they decide to do this or not, their best friend might need something like this. So make sure that they know that if not for them, who do they know? So I think that's probably the most exciting thing about this month of March, is the March Startup Options promotion. There's a lot of support material on In Touch that you can bring up to text out to your clients, or post on your Facebook group page for your customers. So make sure to go into In Touch. There you go. There's a really cool flyer that you can post and send out you can text it out, you can post it out. There we go.
Right here.
With something like this is a great thing to print out and put in reorder bags. And just slide it in a reorder bag. Again, you don't know whether it's for them or not, or whether it's for their neighbor but we've got to take us out of the equation and just make sure that they're in the equation and they know what the opportunity that they could have this month for a great deal.
I love the idea of new people joining in, but I also love people that have been in before. I just bet anything they miss something about the Mary Kay business, and certainly getting their products at a great price. So reach out to former team members. So I think that's a cool population of people that sometimes just coming back second time around is a winner. Sometimes third or fourth time around. You never know.
Well, and some people shut down during COVID,
Mhm.
and so they've really they either didn't work their business, they let it slide, they let it go, whatever. So and you might have just thought that was the end of them. But again, so I think people, everybody's feeling better about what's going on in the world right now, as far as not having to, we're getting back together in person and not so much virtually. We're able to do both these days. That I love that flyer.
That's a digital post.
That is awesome. And I used that as the header for my group page, and it turned out really good. Turned out really cute.
Oh,
So,
I'll be stealing
yeah,
that.
that's the number one thing. The second thing that we need to talk about is, of course, we all know, sadly, that career conference is not going to be local. A lot of people do have a local group getting together. I know here there's one going on over in Prospect. I think Karen Benura and Melissa Mays are teaming up to put together some kind of a program. But the company's got a program for us that looks amazing and is free. You don't have to pay a thing, and they're going to keep up the recording through the end of June. So if you don't get to catch any or all of it on the Spring into 60th virtual event, you can watch it anytime. And look, there is the agenda.
There's the agenda right there.
And it's 2 pages. I mean, there's so many great things. It starts at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time on March the 24th. And everybody will get an email that day with a link to click on. That's all you have to do, is look at your email on March the 24th, click on a link, and it will tell you what to do from there and how to be a part of that program. And it will, like I said, you'll be able to watch it on demand through June the 30th. So any questions about that? That's exciting. I think there's going to be lots of good things that I'm just thrilled that they're doing it, a virtual event that we're not having to pay any money for. Because I know some people pay the money for it. They don't get to see the virtual event. There's no recording. Now it's free. It's going to be available to you to look and watch over and over again if you want to through the end of June. So thank
There's
you.
no excuse not to see it.
No, none.
You can't say, oh, I don't want to spend the money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's free. So I think that's very cool. We'll send out lots of reminders for you. I'd love to know who's on. And I mean, I'll admit it. I mean, I get busy, and I like to go back afterwards and look at and fast forward through things, or go back and see something again. So hope you guys will take part of that. I definitely will. Okay. What else we have going on in March? I'm on our main page here.
Something coming up in about a week called End of this. This is the next to last quarter of the seminar year, you guys. I feel like we started this year, and now this is the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter starts. I mean, that's crazy. So March the 15th, look at where you are. You have, so today's the 7th. Gosh, you have 8 days. So what is it? Is that Wednesday? It's Wednesday, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, the 15th.
You can do all kinds of things. And I tell you, if you're working on anything this month, to win that adorable little keychain, it's a wallet keychain, a keychain wallet.
I'll pull it up here in a minute.
It's so cute. And it will be even cuter in person. I guarantee it. The stuff that they do, you look at it and go, oh, that's cute. And then you get it and go, oh my gosh, that's adorable.
I'm looking for a special recognition. I'll try to pull it up and keep talking.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what you get for your 600 wholesale cumulative for the month of March is the keychain wallet. Don't forget that we're back posting our $100 days, and we're going to have an amazing drawing at the end of March. And we'd love to see you guys participating in that. I know there's more $100 days out there than are being posted. So share that with us. So we definitely, one of the things I just would love to see for both of our units in both of our unit pages is a lot more interaction and posting your $100 days and how you got them. There's that adorable wallet keychain. I think that's so cute.
Very cute.
That a little
Very
heart.
cute. Yep. So yeah, we talked about it last week. I think we've had one post. So it takes a little while to get in the routine of it. We get it, but we want to know how you had that $100 day. You might just say reorders. It might just be something like that, but you know what? You love to hear from each other and what another consultant is doing more than what your directors are doing. I know you do. So mark in there, give it a little detail about what happened to help you have $100 day. I think those are super cute. Okay. What other things we got going on?
Well, we
finish your star. Yep. We talked about that.
Bring up our deal sheet, Susan. We'll talk more in depth about this. We like to have one special meeting. There's Tanya. One special meeting a month where we talk about the things and we learn about the products that are on the deal sheet. We'll probably do that next week. But I'm just preaching to the choir, I'm sure. But if everybody is not on board with this, getting this out the first of the month to your clients, I can't tell you. I sent it out as a blast on the 2nd of March. And even when I didn't get an order from somebody, they said, oh my gosh, I'll be ordering. I see 3 things on there that I want. So, people respond to that. They're excited about it. And this is one of my favorite things about my business right now is these monthly special deals and being able to give our customers an opportunity to try things that they may never use. I love this sheet. It's changed my business in the last year.
I love that someone else comes up with it every month. It's someone who has sat in the Queen's chair multiple times, right? And this is, there's always a method and a reason to why she pulls these things. I don't know or care what that method is, but I sure do look for this around the end of each month. And we post it for you, but her name is Monica Goubreau. Am I right? Is it Goubreau?
Yeah.
And you can look her up. You can find it right there. She's got a Vipe link. We try to get it out so you've got time to know in advance of your end of the month order. But this is it's just been a total game changer. We say that every month. You guys just raise your hand are you using this? Raise your hand if you are. Okay. And if you're not, you just need to be consistent with it because they'll start asking you, what are your deals this month? What's funny is I went to do my taxes a couple weeks ago, and normally I'm tallying up how much I've spent in section 2 products. Hardly spent anything in section 2 this last year. I don't need little gifty things, other than some samples of new stuff that comes out that I like to put in reorder bags and use at makeovers. I'm not buying a lot of those deluxe minis and stuff. Let somebody buy a full-size product at a great price and become hooked on it. And it's just really smart business for sure. Okay. Any questions about that? Okay.
Something else that I want to mention is the limited edition products. I haven't seen that anything's getting low, but just a heads up that I do know that these duos are flying off the shelf. And so I wouldn't be surprised. And by the way, see my lip color? It is whatever. It's the
raspberry.
No.
Or the think of pink.
It's honey. No, no. It is.
It's a duo.
It's one of these duos. It's the honey and luster. So it's the honey side. and I used a little bit of medium nude liner, and I used a little bit of my favorite sunstone. This stuff, I wish they would bring this back, because but anything with maybe a little, if you want a little bit less matte, or you could probably I could turn the other side around and run the sparkle side over. So I love these cheek colors, bronzer. I mean, that's the new thing. If you're on Facebook or TikTok or any of those things, you're seeing people use sticks for everything. They put their foundation on, they put the brown bronzer on, they put the cheek color on, they put their highlighter on, and they blend it all together, and it looks amazing. And that's kind of what I did tonight. That's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the bronzers, wearing the highlighter on my brow. I'm wearing the bronzer and then our cheek duos. I wish they would bring the cheek duos back when they have the cheek bronzer. I mean, the facial bronzers. So, and I really think at some point they probably will do that. So, yeah. Yeah, people are into contouring these days. I think it took a while, but I love that picture.
I'm just having fun being the little AV person tonight and sharing the screen. This is but
so does anybody have something that you're doing, something you want to crow about, something that you want that you're doing that is bringing you some business, bringing you some love, something a goal that you've set for yourself? Let's do a little sharing in these next few minutes. Who's got something to share? Denise, okay.
Unmute yourself.
Unmuted. So Teresa has set a goal for a car, and when she did the figuring, we can finish it this month. The unit can finish it. So I have been putting out a personal text to my clients. I am helping my girlfriend earn a car this month, or finish her Mary Kay car this month. Do you need a mascara or a lipstick? And that's all I said. And in the past 2 days, I've done over $800.
Right.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Way to
it's
go,
been so
girlfriend.
cool. But some people think they can only order a mascara or a lipstick. So I have to kind of clarify that. And you kind of know who that client is. But yeah, it's been successful. I'm really excited about it.
Funny.
People want to help. People want to help. That we know that intrinsically, because that's the way we are, but sometimes we just don't ask for it. And honestly, people want us to ask for help. I'm getting great feedback asking the unit to pull together to stretch for a goal, and people are loving it and they're excited and they're being a part of it. And the piece is you're asking your customers to be a part of something and they're excited about it. So you guys set some kind of a goal for yourself this month that you can ask people to say, hey, I've set a goal. I want to have $1,000 month, or I want to have a $500 week, or
To beat last March.
exactly, to beat my last year's total for March. Something that you can say, so is there anything you need to keep you looking gorgeous? And if not, will you just send me good vibes and prayers? So, and people will step up to that. They want to step up to that. It makes them feel good.
Very cool.
So thank you, Denise. You're always a team player.
I'm trying to think of some other things that, we've done, like whether it's $1,000 day or sell, for example, I didn't do anything for my 35th anniversary last month, but there's no reason that in this month I could say, hey, I recently celebrated my 35th year in Mary Kay, and I'd like to sell 35 products on Friday. It'd be any little thing. And you think 35 products doesn't sound like much, but that's a really good day. Sell 35 things in one day. So you can always come up with your own little contest and a goal. You can always say our team is working to have a really great finish. What do you need? So I love that Teresa's team is jumping on that car goal, and you can always say your unit has a goal. It's true. Go ahead, Dee Dee.
You tapped into my memory there. I have said many times to my clients without talking to Teresa, my director's giving me a challenge, and then I tell them whatever I want to tell them, and it works well. Just say your director has challenged you.
Absolutely.
And I want to win.
And I need your help. I go back 35 years ago to when I signed as a brand new consultant, and I went to Lucinda's house and did new consultant training with her. And I remember really probably one or two things from what she said, but she said to me, and you all have heard me say this before, there are 3 important words in your vocabulary in Mary Kay when you're working on a script or whatever that you're wanting to put out to people. And those 3 words are help, training, and opinion. And you can weave those 3 words into any conversation. I've got a big goal. I need your help. This is part of my training. I need to share some business facts about Mary Kay with 5 of the sharpest women I know. Is there any reason why, you wouldn't give me 20 or 30 minutes of your time to let me share some facts? I would love to get your opinion of our business. I would love to get your opinion of that. Somebody says, well, I love my foundation from Clinique. And you're like, if you're ever willing to try, I would love for you to try Mary Kay's foundation and just give me your opinion of Mary Kay as compared to Clinique. Those things help, training, and opinion. And they draw people in and make people feel a part of something. Hey, Earl. Earl wants kisses. Annie.
Yes. Today I was at my adoptive director's house, and she had a recruit that came back in, and this lady had opened a beauty shop, and she was so excited. She thought that people of color told her that Black people do not wear Mary Kay. And she said, no, you're wrong. Look at my skin. And she was so excited to pay her money to get her, help me, Teresa, that comes with the products and everything, the starter kit. She was jumping up and down and to pay for her order. And she was just ecstatic. In fact, she made a cosmetic room to where she can do her facials. And that was exciting. And the second thing that was exciting to me was I've been in and out through the years and been blessed. And my daughter said, now, Mom, you're not going to get in Mary Kay again. You're just not going to do it. And she called me on the way to Birmingham yesterday, and she said, Mom, your webpage isn't working. She said, now, how are we going to order anything? And I can pass it on to my friends if your webpage isn't working. And I almost fell on the floor out of the chair. And I thought, well, that was an affirmation from her, that
Absolutely.
Go for it. But bringing back, you all were talking about visiting people that's been in Mary Kay before. If you'd seen Miss Mary today, and I would say she was probably in her late 60s, she was beyond herself. So it does pay to bring people back. You never know.
You never know. You never know. Thank you for sharing, Annie.
Thank you.
Well,
Anybody else?
March Madness. I just love the fact that, it's almost spring. Tanner was outside picking up sticks today. I'm just dying to get out and work in the yard. It's that metamorphosis time. You can always come up with a reason for somebody to start something new. We're always talking about January and July, our New Year's. But what's wrong with it's a new season, right? A new season, time to try something new and fun, a new look. Heck, even if if you're thinking, well, I don't know that this person would want to be a consultant or not, you know they need a new look for spring. So use the change of seasons, the new products, the duos, and get yourself booked bonkers. And just, it could even be, I have a goal to have to share the product, put the product on more faces this month than I ever have. You see, you can have your own beat your best. You might not even know what your best was, but you're going to beat it by golly, because I'll bet if you made it your goal, then you're going to have more faces than you've had in a really long time in 1 month. So go for it. If you need a challenge, we've told you a million times. Tell us, would you, just so I can do it with integrity, challenge me to have more faces in the month of March than ever before? We'll give you a challenge so you can say, my director has challenged me. And I never turn down a challenge, and I love your help. So March Madness. Or what we used to have, we were really good at alliteration, weren't we? We'd say, like, it was like a makeover, March makeover madness, or oh gosh, I'll have to think of those and post them online, where we had one day of just a makeover marathon, March makeover marathon, that type of thing. And pick a day and get booked. You can do it. Have some fun.
Anybody else? Any questions? Any thoughts? All
Nope.
right. Well, let's make March magical. Love you guys. Thanks for being
Bye.
on.
Thanks for being
Love
here.
you, Teresa. Love you,
Love
Susan.
y'all.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.